When Pavarotti sang at the World Cup, that was almost the most important thing about the World Cup. The next most important thing was who won it. But they were the two things that were most important.
Well, for a long time I wanted to be Madonna.
Right.
I mean, I have a goal that I want to achieve. It requires financial help and exposure and all that sort of thing. And I think it would help me basically achieve it, because I don't know how I'm going to do it. But I know I'll find a way.
Actually, I can't remember the moment that I started singing. Apparently I've been singing since I was a baby.
My father was a singer. He studied in London with Ottokar Kraus in the 70s. And so I've always had this type of music around me my whole life, and so it's kind of like having not so much a talent scout in the wings, but he was always aware of the fact that he might have passed it on to me.
I was lucky enough to go to the Conservatoire of High School. I love performing. I think in this country definitely competing is a way of life.
If I win, I'd love to go overseas, go to London and study it in London.
I want to have the opportunity to sing in all the major houses in the world.
Yes.
Whether that happens or not, it's a different story, but that's what I want. Bringing out the best that I can with what I've got.
Ambitions with this. I'd love to take over the opera world one of these days.
Yes.
Huge honour to be able to get through to the final. Fantastic. And to sing on the Opera House stage, I think.
And you're a soprano?
I am, yeah.
I shouldn't do that. Yeah, right.
No, don't do. I'll just bump it over. From the Art Seigneur.
I was always able to sing in tune. My family are all singers. Like my dad could always sing and my grandparents could sing, and at family things, everyone would just get up and sing, and it would be something that we'd always do. And so when they sort of said, oh, you can actually really sing, and when I had singing lessons and I started to win Eisteddfods and when I got accepted into the con, I thought, well, actually, I kind of just sort of had fallen into place for me so much that I sort of hadn't really thought about it until then. We just did The Merry Wives of Windsor, the Nikolai opera. The comic timing in that has to be just, and like that was, for me, that's the best thing I'll do in a long time. That was so much fun and I felt so at home doing it. Yeah, I've played soccer for about 6 years, and yeah, it was just a bit of an impromptu Ave Maria every now and then, and because I think it was just a bit of a larrikin type thing. It was like, oh, listen to Rachel, she can actually sing opera, and I never really could, but I could always put on the sound.
And where to from here?
Well, I think today will tell, actually. I think it's sort of, a little bit of it's hanging on what happens today.
With their talent. I expected some talent, but not this much, I must say. And also the level of their preparation compared to their age. And especially, it always amazes me the fact that this kind of talent and appreciation and enjoyment and desire to sing opera happens in a place like Australia or Darwin or Brisbane, and where I was born in the center of it, and my father was an opera singer. So for me, this was all natural. It came just with the blood and with the food. Here, I heard singing since I don't even remember. But for somebody who was born in Brisbane, to just love opera and being mesmerized by a form that's in most of the time in a different language and also in a different language of expression. When we grow up listening to rock, rap, all this different kind of music. In Italy, when I grew up, the pop singers sang in an operatic style. So it was very familiar, and so every time I hear somebody who is 20 or 22 that love operas, I think, how did you get there? And then it also, I appreciate the hard work that these people put in, because being 20, 22, 23 and just putting all your eggs in this basket in a country that obviously is not geared towards opera singers, it amazes me every time. The only thing that I can compare to this in the United States is the Metropolitan Opera Council, where they scout around the country for singers and then they give them the chance to perform with the Metropolitan Orchestra in the premier opera house of the country. So this is, in a way, the Australian relative of the Metropolitan Opera competition. So to imagine that they have given the opportunity to perform with the Premier Opera Orchestra and on the stage of the Sydney Opera House, it's an invaluable experience.
The winner of the Marion Marty Scholarship Competition is Catherine Tier.
Winning the Australian Singing Competition has taken me here, the Met, Chicago, Paris and even Covent Garden. It really is a magnificent singing competition. Please join us at the Sydney Opera House to hear the magnificent voices of the stars of the future.